All right, guys, here we go. Back out at Moto541 for some moto on the 24 kicks 450. Kind of a longer video. We're going to start out. We're going to show all 4 sessions that I rode today. Starting with the first one. It's right around that 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Keeping the track watered. Nice and slippery. Really, it was really good that they opened the track up early today. It was another 100-degree day in the afternoon. It was nice to kind of get out and get your motos in early and get it done. It was a lot of fun. It was a good time. So overall, bike ran good. No issues with that. I'm really starting to adapt to this suspension that I've got set up now. Pretty good. I think I'm going to start. So basically, I started out with stock suspension on this bike, stiffened it up with compression damping, rebound damping, played with the clickers, resprung it. This is my second ride after the resprung, stiffened up the springs a little bit. So then I softened it up a whole bunch. And I think at this point I'm going to start slightly bringing it back to a little stiffer setting now that I'm getting used to it. Bike feels quite a bit different than it did stock. And it just took me a little bit to get comfortable with it. But I think we're in a good spot right now. Like I said, we'll keep playing with some clickers, keep trying to make her a little better. Not jumping much today, just wasn't feeling it. Just never really got into that kind of a rhythm. I was having a good time, got a good workout in. You can see this outside line here in this turn, and this opening couple of sessions for me. The inside was just muddy. Just horrible. Got to be some nice ruts in there, but the ruts don't really hold up because there's so many wood chips in them. They don't really form up and let you really bank off of them. So I kind of messed that up a little bit. Kind of got in that guy's way. Like I said, early laps, so I'm still trying to get a feel for it. This jump I never even attempted. I didn't like the way the corner before it set up, the way the ruts came out. Just wasn't feeling it and didn't put any pressure on myself today to do it, so just didn't. Still had a great time. Worked on some corner speed, worked on keeping my feet on the pegs a little more, worked on staying off of the rear brake a little bit more. So I'm really not going fast enough to really need a lot of brakes, so that's something I need to work on as well. But yeah, my skill set, there's a lot to work on. But one thing I didn't have to work on were smiles. I had a great time. A little overspray from the track watering on the camera. That'll clear up here in a minute. It's plenty warm out here. She dries right up. Yeah, the outside here early was really the only thing I could get going. I couldn't get the double if I went inside. First couple of sessions were like that. It was just kind of tough. Pretty common for them to put quite a bit of water down in these early sessions, at least. At the end of the day, I think the track kind of comes around with the lines and braking bumps and accelerating bumps, and as it dries out a little bit, I feel a little more comfortable from a traction standpoint. That little roller there was tough for me really too. I just felt like it was kicking the bike funny. The next couple of sessions there gets to be a little bit of a jump before that you can kind of pre-jump it and jump over that roller so it doesn't throw the bike so weird. Session 2. still trying to stay outside in this corner. Finally starting to feel like the speed's coming around a little bit. I know I'm not really jumping a lot of jumps out here, but I feel a little racier in the rest of the sections. Just not very confident with the whole jumping thing. I don't put a lot of pressure on myself to be the jumper guy. But I feel like my speed everywhere else, corner speed, things like that, although not good, I felt better today than I did last time I was out here. Sometimes you just got to take the improvements that you can get. Put these new little rollers in here, which I kind of enjoyed. It was kind of fun. Kind of slows this section down a little bit. Not a whole lot, but definitely slows it down some. Watching the fast guys go through there, I don't think it slows them down at all. But definitely slows me down some. It's kind of cool watching this. You can kind of just watch the braking bumps get bigger and bigger in certain sections of the track. Kind of watch the lines develop. As the track dries out, it gets a little bit better. I think everybody gets a little quicker. Guy that Cowie has great pace. Tried to keep up with him for a little bit, but didn't really work. I lose so much time not doing that jump. Man down. Kids in their 125s. Man, this kid's fast. Really want to try to run with him a little bit, but I went inside there and just couldn't figure out how to get over that little double. Still pretty muddy. second session still, so maybe next time. Probably not. Getting into some traffic here. I'm gonna thread the needle. Once again, getting acquainted with the track watering. And what a fun day. What a fun day riding dirt bikes. Josh came out, had a good time, spun some laps with me. He rode pretty well. It's been a while since he came out and got on the track, so hopefully I can get him back out here regularly. On to the next session, number 3. Track's really starting to come around now. Thought there was a pretty good turnout. We had quite a bit of fast guys out here in the big bike fast class, which is not the class I ride in. I ride in slow big bikes, and quite a few guys out in the slow big bike class as well. I definitely think that some people went to the lake instead, and I don't blame them. I don't really love getting up that early on my day off. I mean, I get up that early anyways, but I'm typically not right out the door to go ride early in the morning, but it was worth it. Yeah, I got my motos in before it got too hot, because there's no shade out here, so you're just at the mercy of the sun beating down on your brain. Big shout out to the Moto541 crew. Really appreciate all the hard work they put into this. I know it's not easy to get a track all prepped up and water it all day, and getting volunteers and people to come out and flag and do all of that so that we can come out and ride our dirt bikes. It's appreciated. I love having a local track. This track's very close to my house, so it's really easy. It saves me a bunch of gas money trying to travel and get out. Plus, my work schedule can be a little hectic, just like everybody else's, so it's a little tougher for me to travel, especially this year. It seems like, I don't know, the whole racing season's been kind of a bust. The off-road season's been an absolute bust. Yeah, I just can't. It's just not working out this year. I think sometimes we have years like that. Hopefully that comes around next year. I really miss getting out there and doing some off-road racing. I've been enjoying the track stuff, but, you know, I don't know, I want to be riding my dirt bike every weekend if I can. I think, you know, like I've said in the past, I just haven't done as much riding as I need to be doing. Unfortunately, this track isn't open every weekend. It's kind of hit and miss. So try to get out here when you can. And yeah, but, you know, fire season's in effect here in Southern Oregon, so riding in the woods is, yeah, technically there's some places you can still do it, But I haven't even been on my 250XC in, it seems like months, so. And I miss it. Need to get back out there. But, you know, sometimes life gets annoying. We'll get there. See, I'm kind of pre-jumping that little roller now, and that was much faster. Worked out much better for me. Just kept the bike more stable. That jump threw me funny, and I was just really uncomfortable. This guy was riding good. I had a fun little battle with him, trying to get past him for a lap or so. Heading into the final session of the day here. I was tired for this one. It was hot. I almost didn't ride this one, but if I don't ride at least 4 sessions, I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth. So I think it's, I don't know, around that 11 o'clock range here. And it's already in the upper 80s, just under, I think 87, 88 degrees when I finally left the track. So probably 85 right now. It's not too bad when you're moving. You get that wind cooling effect. But once you got back to the truck, man, it was hot. But anyhow, I think that's about all I got for this one. So thanks for watching, and until the next one, I'm out.